Hopefully it works. Okay, let's see. Mm, see that? Yeah. Okay. I want to tell you a story. My daughter is 10 years old. She has struggled with reading since pre-K. She also has ADHD and an auditory processing learning disability. We also just recently found out she has dyslexia. Well, so far throughout her elementary life, she has hated reading so much because she has had a hard time doing so. She also has had a hard time keeping up with her teachers. She has had her confidence brought down because of her self doubt. Let me tell you though, no matter how many times she has felt down and out about herself, it has not stopped her from doing her best. It has taken years for her to get up to the second grade level, and that's with the school giving her extra help. That's not it though. At first, I would read to her, then she would read to herself. Now she reads every night before bed. Her bed is always full of books. Now, whether or not she can read is completely doesn't discount that she's trying her hardest to overcome her weakness. So, I told you about my daughter and her struggle with reading to help you understand why reading is so important. I know reading is important because I've seen it in real time, the difference it has made for my daughter. Reading can make a difference in people's lives. Having the ability to read can make all the difference in the lives of people, and participating in the ability to read can change your life. Now, let's begin. Why you and your children should read more. Let me see. Let me see that. Maybe. Okay. Mm, 1 in 4 children in America grow up without learning how to read. My dad and my mom were dropouts by the 8th grade. Neither of them has ever gone back to school. My dad ended up on drugs until he was in his early 30s. My mom continues to be in and out of jail to this day. And talk about being a statistic, you know? 2/3 of students who cannot read proficiently by the end of the 4th grade will end up in jail or on welfare. Over 70% of America's inmates cannot read above the 4th grade level. If people aren't educated in reading, then it not only leads to them not understanding how the world works, but also leads them to make bad choices. Not practicing reading is not using your skills to keep yourself ready for what the world might kick your way. Let me explain how you integrate reading into your daily life. Yeah. I would like the audience to read at least 30 minutes a day. I'm not talking about Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. I mean a novel, a news article, or a manga. I would like you to help your children read for at least 10 minutes a day. If you have multiple, make it a group thing. My daughter is an example of hard work and dedication to get past her hardship. I've seen it done. A study in 2016 published in the Social Science and Medicine Journal found that reading for at least 30 minutes a day extended the lifespan of participants by an average of 2 years, with book readers who read more than 3 hours every week at an advantage over their peers who read magazines and newspapers. During the time you're binge watching a Netflix show or watching a YouTube videos, these are also times you can read. The time you spend on break from work, eating, and scrolling through social media is the perfect time to read. I do it all the time. The time before bed, you're sitting down, relaxing, is another instance you have time to read. You can even read to your children if you have some. You always have time to read and make growth. You only need to pay attention to what you spend your time on. Now, let me give you a scenario. Picture this. Imagine you don't read daily and you begin to forget things more quickly. This is a sign that you're not making sure your brain is being used to its full capacity. Next, imagine you do read at least 30 minutes a day and you also read to your children. You not only will your understanding of people grow, but so will your comprehension of what people say. It works the same for your children. They will learn to speak and read while you read with them. Next, I want to help you learn how you can put this into action. Mm, yeah. Okay. I would like the audience to read at least 30 minutes a day, and I would like you to help your children read for at least 10 minutes a day. You can download Libby from the San Antonio Public Library. You can go to Amazon Kindle and find books there. You can also you can go to Google Books and find free books there as well. All of these are apps that you can download and follow step by step to create an account or subscribe. You can go to the half price bookstore and buy a book that you think might interest you. A good way to tell is to read the excerpt inside the cover or on the back cover of the book. You can go to Barnes& and Noble and do the same. You can find these locations by going to Google Maps or the individual websites and looking for the closest near you. You can also go in person to the San Antonio Public Library location closest to you. You can find this on the sapl.org website. In conclusion, students who don't read proficiently by the third grade are 4 times more likely to drop out of school. I would like the audience to read at least 30 minutes a day. And I mean, not just social media, but something that will help you grow. I would like you to help your kids read every day. And again, not a YouTube video that's helping them read. I'm talking about you sitting down and reading with them. Before you go to bed tonight, remember to try to read for 30 minutes. And remember, you can help your kids read every day. It only takes responsibility and it takes action. How do I stop recording?